Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. Today we're going to review a really awesome divider sent to us by Lifewithpets on YouTube. Okay, so I got the package from the divider from Lifewithpets, and let's unbox it. Banana's so curious. So, I'm gonna try to do this one-handedly. Use my sock. There we go. So this is how it is packaged, with some bubble wrap. There's instructions here. More instructions. Okay, so that's, oh, everybody's here. Everybody's part of the party. Okay. So this is initially how it's looked. It's packaged very well. This is how it looks out of the box. It's a nice black color and it is non-transparent, which is good when you don't want to stress out multiple male bettas in the same tank. It has holes which look to have about an inch spacing, give or take, and I like the size of the holes because my guppies won't be able, because this is going to be in a community tank, so I don't want holes that the adult guppies can fit through. They were able to do it with the previous divider I had. Let me show you for comparison. It's a nice transparent divider, but as you can see the holes were larger and I had a problem. This is for comparison. I had a problem with guppies swimming through. Now if guppy fry get through, that's okay, but I don't want any of the larger juveniles to go through, so I prefer this size, definitely. I don't know if I would like to have more holes. This has a lot. If this would be sufficient flow, but I think it might be. Then this comes with some sort of edge pieces. There are 4 of them, and of course instructions. So these are the instructions that I got for the test. They might be changed by the time you guys are able to order these dividers. So I'm going to take a look at these instructions before I try to install and set up my divider. And apparently Banana is going to help. Did you learn how to read, Banana? I was not aware. You didn't tell me. Okay, well, let's get to work. So, I figured out how to tell which one is the top and bottom. Is that if you look at the dividers, is that there is a smaller amount of room at the top than at the bottom, and that makes sense because there'll be a level of gravel covering this up. So that is how I assume this would be the bottom. And what I'm gonna do is try it out right now without securing the clamps. Now I figured out that these clamps are to put on the side of the tank. Here's an illustration to show it. And then you put the divider in the middle, so that way it holds it from sliding, but at the same time you don't have to put suction cups on this side of your tank, which actually is a very clean look, and it's actually a very clever idea. So let's try this out. So wait, let me turn up the light so you don't have the glare. There we go. And of course it's hard to see because the light's only on one side, but this is kind of what it looks like roughly. It's not really installed yet. I just roughly put it in. Now if I look at it from the side, there is still a gap, which Mr. Bubbles is checking out. And that can be compensated by shifting over these side clamps. Oops. And this is not really installed yet, so that's why it's so wobbly. I just wanted to see if it will fit. And then now what I'm going to do is take it out again and kind of adjust the sides. Okay, so ignore all the duckweed. I am going to, right now, what's it called? Slide these out a little bit. Okay, so once I adjusted the side edges to come out, it's fit really snugly the second time. I did put a female guppy on this side, so through the time I'm testing it, I want to see if she'll get out or if another guppy will get in. But if you look through the side, you can see that, I mean, I could have probably made it more snug, but it's pretty snug. Obviously no fish, except maybe some fry, would be able to get out. And then let me move some of my dishes over. Let's look over to the other side. And the other side looks to be the same. Now, I have yet to still install the clamps, but even without them, it's already actually Like, look, it's not, it won't budge. It's very secure in there. Like, wiggle, wiggle, hello. And that is already way better than the divider that I ordered on eBay. The clear ones. I mean, this is so stuck in there. This is awesome. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with what Life with Pets has come up with, because her divider is so far so good. Now let's install the clamps, and then I'm gonna move the gravel back to cover each side on the bottom. Ignore the duckweed that's on me. Part of the fish keeping hobby. Mr. Bubbles is so intrigued by this. These are the clamps that you're gonna clamp over the side of your tank so that you can hold this in place. So this is what the clamps look like. You slide them in. They're like this, and you just slide them in to this inside portion of your tank, and that will help secure it so it's not gonna move if you bump into it or push into it. And the nice thing about it is it's still under the top of the aquarium lid. If you have a lid that goes on the top that usually rests on this edge, ignore how dirty this is, it will still be able to pretty much rest on top of here because it fits. So here's an update on the divider. Please excuse the glare on the tank, but I have first tested the divider with putting a female guppy on the other side to see if she'll be able to escape, because she was not a full-sized female, she was only a juvenile, and I wanted to test it with a smaller fish to test if there were any gaps, and she did not escape at all. So then the second part of my test was to put Demon Betta in here, and Demon Betta has known to escape other dividers before, so this was a great test to see if he can squeeze through anywhere, if there were any barriers, and I've tested this for a while now, and he can escape. It seems to be Demon Betta proof, and he definitely will check every perimeter, every part, because he loves to try to escape so he can try to fight with other males. So he definitely tested this divider, and it proved that it works very well. It also withstood me bumping into it for water changes. Sometimes when I did bump it, these tops right here would pop off, but it would only be, you know, it'll be easy to replace, but the actual divider never budged. The only issue I have is obviously there's no water movement on this side. Well, there is some through the holes, but there's no circulation of the top. So what I can do is maybe put in a little air stone in here, or a little mini bubble sponge filter to kind of move this side around. But if you have a male that has really long fins, for example a delta or a half moon, this would work because you don't have any movement of the water, which bettas tend to not like too much. I mean, this guy right here doesn't mind the water movement. He's learned to cope with it, and as you can see, he's grown even bigger than this one, so he's thriving, super energetic, and everyone's really hungry right now. That's why they're kind of gathering right here. But let me move this back to how it was. I think that this is working pretty well. I did test the temperature, and there is a 0.5 degree difference on this side and this side, so it's okay. It's not really a big difference, and overall I'm happy. As you can see, if you look at it from the side, you can see how very, very tiny these gaps are. I mean, nothing really can get past through these, which is very, very important. This is a very sturdy divider, and I will definitely contact Life with Pets, and in the future buy some more, because I think I would like one for my 10 gallons so I can house 2 bettas in that one as well. I mean, my 5.5 gallons, sorry. But I think this is really great. I think you should go to Life with Pets website. I will provide you with the link down below, and then you will be able to purchase these dividers. Now, they only come in a couple standard sizes, so if you have a really weirdly sized tank, this might not work for you. But I think this is super awesome. So thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this review. Be sure to check out Life with Pets on YouTube. I will provide you with a little annotation up here. It's gonna pop up and you can click on that. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and in the comments below, let me know what you think of this divider.